Hey everyone, East here with Land Rover Defenders. We've got Moses, the 130, getting ready to go off to a new customer, and they have ordered some additional parts, some turbo parts and a couple of interior parts. So I'm going to do a video on the new turbo going in. I'm just going to do a time lapse. I'm not going to do a talk all the way through it. So enjoy. Here are the new pieces that are going in. New intercooler. New pipes, gaskets, Falcon turbo just came in. Looks pretty good out of the UK. So we're going to get this ready to rock and roll here in a second. Old turbo out, new turbo in. Let's see what happens. Alright, so all of that's off. Wasn't too hard. Couple of bolts that made it a bit difficult, but that gasket's still got to come off. Got to remove a couple of those bolts, but yeah, not too difficult. Those ones were a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. That's just because of the heat cycles that they go through, but yeah, all in all, not too bad. Here is the old turbo. Still good turbo, nothing wrong with it. And new one right there, gonna go in here in a second. So gonna go back to doing the quick video on it, and then next we're gonna do the intercooler and the air pipe. But pretty easy, pretty straightforward, pretty quick. Alright, so that's it. New turbo in, not too bad. Again, those bolts down there and the exhaust fought me a little bit. That pipe fought me a little bit to get on as well, but that's all in, all hooked up. I'll do the intercooler tomorrow night. Sorry about that noise. I'll do the intercooler tomorrow night, and then that's the last of it. We'll get her fired up and she will be ready to go. So old intercooler is out. That's what came with the vehicle. New intercooler. Look at how much bigger that is. That is absolutely insane how much bigger that is. So, new one to go in. I'm sure some modifications going to be needed, but we'll make sure that we've got the time lapse on so that you can follow along. Alright, there we go, job done. Little bit of modification just to the shroud up on the top. Pretty straightforward installation. And that's it. As you can see in there. Much bigger. Should provide a lot more power. So, going to give it a couple of test drives here. Get her started up. See how she's doing. All in all, a couple of hours job. Not too difficult at all. Basic hand tools. Everything is back in, buttoned up, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle and see what she sounds like. I'll take her out for a test drive here in a little while. Going to do a long test drive on it, so see how she does. But pretty quick and easy upgrade and installation. Really didn't take very much. So I'll do a driving video with her and we'll take it from there. Alright, so test drive, new turbo. It's under 1,000 revs. Vehicle's driving really well. What I've noticed with it is the power that you get from it is certainly a lot better than what you get from the standard turbo. When you put your foot down, not that she's going to win any races, but you definitely can feel it pick up quicker than you could with the old turbo. I haven't pushed it too hard, I'm going to take it easy on the new stuff, but so far so good. Everything seems to be working well.